This is Jay, where from Heroes to Icons. Today we'll be covering the books coming out on July 1st, 2020. An extremely short list, but I guess that's for the 4th of July. So we're going to run through these books real quick. But before we do that, new comic book day, well, free comic book day, is scheduled to happen, but it will be for the month of July, August, and I believe the first week in September. Ridiculous. But be on the lookout for those books, and I believe every single week something is coming out. So make sure you contact your LCS owner, and some stuff will most definitely slip through the cracks. Personally, everybody's going to want that Spider-Man and that X-Men. But there are some things that are pretty fire that you might miss out on. And Firepower by Robert Kirkman and Chris Samney. They have a free comic book day version of that. And Boom Studios has that Ranger Slayer free comic book day coming out. So let's power through this real quick. What are you starting with? The indies. We have The Kids #4 by Arlene Ducadre and Jocelyn Jarrett. That has a couple of covers for it. Cover A is by Esdras Cristobal. Cover B is by Steve Baker. Cover C, which is the Joe's Homage, is by Jocelyn Jarrett. Cover D is by Andrea Scapita. And cover E is a foil variant of cover A. Lagoon #11 by Roger Langridge and Mike Norton. Cover A is by Eric Powell, and cover B is by Matteo Scalera. Moving over to Boom Studios, we have Buffy the Vampire Slayer #15 by Jody Belair and David Lopez. David Lopez is doing cover A. Margaret Savage is doing cover B. Matthew Taylor is doing cover C. And cover D, we have an incentive cover by Frankie, which is pure fire. Jim Henson's Storyteller, Ghost #3, written and drawn by Michael Walsh. Walsh is doing cover A, and George Malongo is doing cover B. King of Nowhere #3 by Maxwell Prince and Tyler Jenkins. Jenkins is doing cover A, and Martin Mozzaro is doing cover B. Rolling Island #12 by Greg Pak and Giannis. Giannis is doing cover A, and Ethan Young is doing cover B. Last this week we have Image Comics. They have a new one coming out, All American Comics #1 by Joe Casey and Dustin Wen, and that has one cover. Firepower Free Comic Book Day and Firepower graphic novel are both coming out. It's by Robert Kirkman and Chris Samney. I would definitely say pick that up. Negan Lives, The Walking Dead by Robert Kirkman and Charlie Atlard. Just found out this was coming out. And Don't Sleep. On the Stump #3 by Chuck Brown and Preezy. Preezy is doing cover A, and Sanford Green is doing Our Floating Heads cover B. Last book for Image Comics, Reaver #9 by Justin Jordan and Nico Henrichon. For our covers of the week, we have The Kids #4, the cover A, which is a Stranger Things homage. The Goon #11, the cover B by Matteo Scalera. We have Firepower, the free comic book day version by Chris Samney. And the cover of the week is the Jaws. I'm having a problem saying that. Is the Jaws homage cover of Kids #4. For the books of the week, we only have 3. We have All American Comics #1 by Casey and Wen, Firepower graphic novel by Kirkman and Samney, and Negan Lives #1 by Kirkman and Atlard. And that is it for the books coming this week. The next weeks will no doubt be actually quite heavy. So that money that you don't spend this week, don't spend it on fireworks. So I'll be wishing you guys a happy and healthy 4th of July. Until next time, I'll catch you at the same bat time and at the same bat channel. Peace.